Where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years? That one question shows up everywhere. In interviews, in performance reviews, in casual conversations with your manager. And the way you answer it says a lot more about you than you think.
Welcome to Business English for Success. Today, we're going to walk through 4 real situations where this comes up, and you'll hear what works, what doesn't, and why.
If you're preparing for a job interview, stay until the end. We'll show you how to answer this question in a way that helps the interviewer understand your career goals clearly.
Let's start. Emma is wrapping up her yearly review. Her manager, Thomas, has one last question before the meeting ends.
Before we close, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Do you see yourself here long-term, Emma?
Honestly, yes. I feel like I'm just getting started here. I'd really like to grow with this team, Thomas.
That's good to hear. Anything specific you want to work toward this year?
I want to take on more in our client projects. I'm invested in seeing this department do well. That matters to me.
These 2 phrases are practical for your next review. First, I'd like to grow with this team. Second, I'm invested in seeing this department do well. That's a phrase a manager remembers.
That was a formal review, but what if the question comes up in a casual conversation? No preparation, no meeting room. That one catches most people off guard. Let's look at it next.
This time, no meeting room, no formal review. Thomas runs into Emma in the hallway, and the conversation becomes a genuine conversation.
Hey, Emma, you've been here almost 2 years now. Any thoughts about what's next for you?
Honestly, Thomas, I like where things are going. I want to keep building on what I've started here. There's still a lot I want to learn in this role.
That's good to hear. You've been doing solid work on the Henderson account.
Thank you. That project actually showed me how much I want to do more of this kind of work. I feel like I'm in the right place. Notice what Emma did there. She didn't make big promises. She just connected her experience to her reason for staying. I feel like I'm in the right place. Simple, honest, and is more effective than a rehearsed answer. 3 phrases from that conversation to keep. I want to keep building on what I've started here. There's still a lot I want to learn in this role. I feel like I'm in the right place. Short sentences, real meaning. No extra words needed. Now, knowing what to say is one thing, but many people say it the wrong way and do not realize it. I will share a few common mistakes that often happen in these situations. Let's look at them next. First mistake, saying too much. When someone asks about your future at the company, some people answer like this.
I am very committed to this organization, and I strongly believe in its mission and values. I see myself growing here for many years and contributing to its long-term success.
That sounds like a cover letter, not a conversation. When something sounds rehearsed, it is often less effective in a professional setting. Second mistake, being too vague. The opposite problem.
Yeah, I like it here. I don't have any plans to leave or anything.
No clear focus. It answers the question, but provides little information. Your manager may not recall this specific conversation later. Third mistake, making it only about yourself.
I really want to develop my skills here and move up to a senior position within 2 years.
Ambition is fine, but when every sentence starts with I want, it sounds like your personal agenda outweighs the team's objectives. The phrases that work best connect your growth to the team's growth. So, too much, too vague, too self-focused. Those are the 3. Now you know what to avoid, and you already have the phrases that work. One more thing before we continue. What happens when this comes up with a colleague? Not your manager, not a formal setting. Just someone on your team asking where you see yourself going. That conversation is common, and it needs a different approach. Let's look at it next. This one is different. No manager, no pressure. Just Thomas and Emma. Same team, end of the day.
Hey, Emma, I heard there's a new opening in the marketing team. You thinking about making a move?
I heard about that too. But honestly, I'm happy where I am. I feel like our team is going somewhere, and I want to be part of that.
Yeah, even with all the extra workload lately?
The workload is real, but that's actually why I want to stay. I want to see how this plays out. I'm not the kind of person who leaves when things get interesting, Thomas.
That's a good way to look at it.
That felt natural because it was honest. Emma didn't perform commitment. She just explained her thinking. And that one line, "I'm not the kind of person who leaves when things get interesting," is the kind of statement a colleague remembers. 2 phrases from that exchange worth keeping. I feel like our team is going somewhere, and I want to be part of that. I'm not the kind of person who leaves when things get interesting. Both of them work because they are honest. Not a promise, not a performance, just where you actually stand.
All right. Formal review, hallway, colleague, 3 situations down. But there is one more that many people find challenging: the job interview. When the hiring manager asks, "Why do you want to stay in this field long term?" many people answer in a way that is less effective. Let's look at how to handle that next.
The interview room. This is a key situation. The questions sound simple.
So, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And why do you want to build your career here specifically?
2 questions in one. Many people only answer the first one. And those who answer both often do it in a way that feels rehearsed. Here is what a less effective answer sounds like.
In 5 years, I see myself in a senior position, contributing to the growth of the company. I want to work here because this is a great company with a strong reputation, and I believe I can learn a lot here.
That answer is not wrong. It is just generic. Most candidates say some version of that.
Now, here is what a strong answer sounds like. Same question, different approach.
In 5 years, I want to be someone this team relies on for the work I do best. I am not just looking for a job title. I want to build something here. And from what I have seen about how this team operates, I believe this is the right place to do that.
Hear the difference?
No big promises, no generic lines. Just a clear picture of how this person thinks and why this company fits that professional goal.
3 things that made that answer work. First, I want to be someone this team relies on. That puts the focus on contribution. Second, I am not just looking for a job title. That line focuses on the work itself. Third, from what I have seen about how this team operates, this tells the interviewer you did your research. You chose this place. One more common mistake in interviews, and this one is subtle.
I really want to grow with this company, and I am fully committed to giving 100% every single day, and I will do whatever it takes to prove myself here.
Too much energy, too many promises. In an interview, that kind of answer can make the interviewer feel hesitant. It can sound like you are trying to convince yourself as much as them. The strongest answers in an interview are calm and specific. You do not need to prove everything in one answer. You just need to sound like someone who has a clear professional path. So, interview done. You now have phrases and approaches for every situation. Let's bring it all together before we close. Before you go, here are the 7 phrases from today. Say them out loud. Pick the 2 that fit your situation best.
Today, we discussed 4 real situations where expressing long-term commitment matters: a formal performance review, a casual hallway conversation, a chat with a colleague, and a job interview.
Across all 4, the phrases that worked had 3 things in common. They were specific, they connected your growth to the team's goals, and they sounded natural. Here are the 7 phrases from today. I'd like to grow with this team.
I'm invested in seeing this department do well.
I want to keep building on what I've started here.
I feel like I'm in the right place.
I'm not the kind of person who leaves when things get interesting.
I want to be someone this team relies on.
I'm not just looking for a job title.
7 phrases. All natural, all practical for professional use.
One thing before you go. Knowing the phrases is the first step. The second step is using them in a way that sounds like you, not like something you memorized. So take 2 or 3 of these, say them out loud, in your own voice, at your own pace. That is how they become part of your professional vocabulary.
If this information is helpful, feel free to save the video for your next review or interview. And if there is a specific workplace situation you want to handle better in English, let me know in the comments. That helps me choose topics for the next videos.
See you in the next one.